How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, man.
Hey, so entering today, 22 points out. Obviously, Junior Motorsports runs pretty well at Super Speedway. So, how do you feel about today?
I'm pretty excited, honestly. I feel like these super speedways really aren't my thing, right? Like, I'm not super comfortable, but after Daytona and the spring Talladega, I feel pretty good about it, and I definitely feel way more comfortable than I have previously. So I think we have. Obviously, our cars are going to be good, right? But I think hopefully we can all work together and just be good teammates to each other and bring ourselves up to the front. It seems like just watching back the races and stuff, if we can get 2 or 3 JRM cars lined up, we can kind of just go wherever we want through the field, right? And I'm hoping that's really the case, so we can get up to the front. And our goal for our team, I think the 8 cars is probably in the same boat as us, is to just go out and have a really aggressive day and try to win every stage, try to win the race, just try to gain as max points as we can, and also set ourselves up for the win at the end. Just being 20 or more behind the cut line, I think we're kind of in that position. We can't really just kind of ride around and wait till the end of the race to get to the front. I think we're going to have to try to hopefully be there all race long and try to just be aggressive the whole race.
Appreciate it.
Have you guys talked about how to try to manage that with teammates, especially you mentioned the 8 kind of being in the similar position? Obviously, you don't want to run into each other, but you also want to beat each other.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like we all kind of know what we need to do, and we all know that strength in numbers. If we're just one teammate here, one teammate there, it's going to be a lot easier to get hung out and or just have to ride in line and not be aggressive. But whenever you have some teammates behind you that can work with you, you just know they're going to go with you, and you can make way more aggressive moves. And I really was able to feel that in the spring race here. I think me and the 7 went from mid pack to the front in just a couple laps, just having the comfort of having him behind me, knowing that he's going to go with me. So that's really the biggest thing with having a couple teammates is we got to balance the feelings, right? And we got to try to work with each other as much as we can. We can't work with each other to the point where the guy in front of you is going to make it, but you're going to go to the last. But you also can't leave each other out right away. So just trying to balance all that and try to all be there at the end to try to all go for the win, really.
Yeah. Appreciate it. A couple months ago, you had really good runs. So, how do you feel about today?
I feel really good. I thought, obviously, Connor wasn't in the car at the 88, but the teammates worked very good together at Daytona, and I feel like we can kind of apply that today. So, yeah, we've definitely made our super speedway cars a lot faster compared to even last year in Daytona. So I'm excited about today. I think it's going to be a good day for us. We're going to have to dig out of a little bit of a hole like we did the last round. So I'm looking forward to that.
Sammy, this round lines up pretty well for you, given that you're the defending winner here at Talladega, and then your Martinsville record obviously is what it is. You know, projecting ahead, and you mentioned, having to kind of climb out of a hole here, points-wise. How much do you kind of look at this and say, okay, I have a real opportunity here to get to the championship 4?
Yeah, certainly. I think I kind of had that mindset last week at Vegas, but we really struggled and just missed it. But yeah, obviously 2 more great opportunities starting this weekend at Talladega and then Martinsville next week, and obviously Phoenix. I've had a good track record there as well. So I think if we can definitely get there, it's going to be important that we go out and have a fast race car, but getting there is going to be the tough part.
And on the subject of Martinsville next week, you've had race-winning cars there the last 2 years in a row in the fall, but obviously, the things that happened in the spring race kind of marred the ending of that and that part of the season for you. Looking ahead to Martinsville, how much have you been looking forward to getting back there, not just for the fact that you have a legitimate opportunity to win, but also to kind of make up for some things that happened at the end of the race in the spring?
Yeah, absolutely. I've kind of, when I left that place, I was looking forward to going back to Martinsville. I've always enjoyed Martinsville. I feel like we've had top 2, top 3 race cars the last 4 or 5 races. They're even throwing back to my JGR days. So I feel very good about what we have next week at Martinsville. Obviously, you never want to be in a must-win situation going into there, especially the second race. It's always crazy. So, yeah, we'll see. I think I'm excited today, and hopefully we can kind of dig ourselves out of that hole in the points, and if we can go win, that'd be awesome as well.
Given your clutch performance there at the Roval, to move on, does that give your team more confidence that you can pull it off again?
Yeah, certainly it does. I think for us, we have to go out and execute the day. It all starts with bringing fast race cars and for me doing my job. So I think based off our performance at the Roval, definitely gives us confidence that we can go do that. And yeah, it's going to be all about just execution today and next week and trying to make up those points.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think at the end, people trying to lock in are going to be crazy. But yeah, I definitely have a lot of confidence in my car is going to be fast. And I can tell when my crew chief, Danny, is like feeling really good about it. So he has that feeling today. So I'm really confident in the speed of our car. And obviously, this is my best speedway. Daytona and Atlanta, I still struggle with some things, and Talladega I always have pretty figured out.
Do you have any angst over the finish from last April?
What happened last April? Oh. Not really. Yeah, I mean, me and Connor drove the track this morning, so I don't know. I haven't really thought about it a whole lot unless he brings it up. But yeah, it's just part of the job is you have to be willing to put yourself in that spot, put other people in that spot, and hold your ground even if you don't necessarily want to.
Yeah, because I mean, you really didn't make a mistake. Like you held your line in that.
Yeah,
situation.
I do think I made a little bit of a mistake. I hesitated a little bit because I wanted to get the lead later and not like surge into turn 3 and then fall back, and then I just remembered like at any time caution's going to come out, so I wanted to get the lead as soon as I could. And yeah, that little bit of hesitation, I think, is probably what led to that crash being as big as it was. I think if I was a little more decisive, that maybe he wouldn't have tried to block the run. So still something to learn, even though I didn't crash in that moment.
Do you guys ever talk about that at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it's obviously like part of it, but yeah, he just walks in now, and we were talking about it this morning. But yeah, I mean, I think that it's definitely not ideal, but at the same time, like I can't think about it as a driver. I can't race them any different than anybody else, even if we're friends or not. Even if I hate somebody else or not, I'm not going to race them any different. I still want to just run my next best corner and make my next best move to finish as good as I can that day.
Is there any frustration on your part that your close friend is pretty much taking the oxygen out of the room so far this year and basically won all the races?
Yeah, absolutely there is. It's not fun. Like, obviously we hang out as a friend group during the week, and obviously, yeah, it does suck, not being the man, I guess. But I think in my own mind, I know that I'm, developing really well, and I have a lot to be proud of, even though I haven't, hung up as many banners as he has this year. So, yeah, it's definitely motivation to, be better and kind of, I guess, just surpass that eventually. But it's definitely difficult and hard and whatnot, but more so motivation, for me to get better.
Jesse, you and Austin are so fast together at these super speedways, but also very competitive with each other. With him getting knocked out, do you feel like, do you expect a little bit more courtesy when you guys are racing together today?
I think a little bit, but not a whole lot. I feel like Austin, really helped me out last week and gave me some really good pushes on some restarts and things like that. But no, I don't think that Austin's going to lay over for me to, lock into the next round or do something like that. I don't expect that, but I do think that in a certain extent, I think Austin's, I guess, he's smart enough to realize obviously what we're racing for. At the same time, he's racing for an owner's championship too with the 21 car. So yeah, I think that we'll do kind of our normal deal and both find ourselves at the front later, and typically it works out, in the spring here this year, it always kind of works out to where it's better for both of us to help each other because our cars are, really fast, and that's how I think it'll go. But I don't think it's going to be he's just going to lock my bumper and push me to a win all day.
What are the chances Martinsville is